Okay, so let's do it. This is what I see here. These three cards is what you're going through, what you are aware of, and the story you're telling me is like you maybe know physically, totally physically, but mentally you are fed up with a situation. You are done of a very toxic relationship with someone that is still to this point is damaging you very much. I see with the rest of the cards that you want to take a decision of leaving him or leaving her, but seems it's not easy. But let's go one step at a time here. So this is what I see, what you are going through in the month of November, or at least that you really take the decision by this month. Again, a very toxic relationship. You have decided to say bye, to finish it, but still the effects are on you. So like nothing goes well you're in your way, and those two cards is your insights, but you know, but you don't say. Okay, and what I see is like you realize that because you are the priest is what is the Hierophant in the classic tarot deck, is letting me know that you are very aware what is to have morals, beliefs, structure. You are aware of those things, and more than ever you realize the mess, the consequences. This card is called consequences, is reversed, and is what it is, the justice. And here is telling me that you have your beliefs. You are a righteous person with good morals, and that follows traditions, you know, and that person seems like is not, and thus you have realized the entanglement that you feel right now, and you took the decision to detangle that situation no matter what, because you cannot stand it anymore. That situation, keeping in mind this is your environment, what surrounds you, is telling me that there are constant fights, and some of them I could say they are physical. It's sad to say that, but it's what I feel. And it seems that this situation has kept you away from your beloved ones, maybe your friend of your past, of your childhood, people who loves you well. He keeps you away of that. And this is the approach we are having right now. And what it seems to me is like whatever was hidden, the Hierophant reversed. No, sorry, the Hermit reversed. And close to this one makes me think that if you have been beaten by this person, the constant fights is already known by everybody. Also could be that you have competitors, and by that I mean that there are all the people interest in your spouse or partner or whatever. But whatever the case is that you fight for, and I believe it's physical, is known, is public. You cannot hide it anymore. And that is extra pressure for you in order to take a decision. But the problem here is that I see that you have no money. This person, male or female, doesn't matter. He may have a higher financial position in the family, in the household. and that is giving you a big problem. That could be in a scenario of business too, okay? Very bad partnership, dissolve, fights between the partners. But it seems like it's more, for me, is I can feel kind of more in a household, between spouses. And as mentioned before, here we have the Three of Swords. Three of Swords usually, here I see competition, not just the fights, but also competition. And it could be that is also known a mistress or a lover. And that causes even more pressure on the situation, and is you feel in a hurry to give a solution, but you cannot because you don't have the financial resources. Here, the title of the Bible is giving us the Six of Swords, the child Moses on the Nile. In a miraculous way, Moses was saved when they tried to kill all the Jew kids by the Pharaoh. Seems to me that they are trying to tell you that in a miraculous way, you are going to be helped. Once you take the decision, you are going to be helped to escape. Against all odds, you are going to. But let's see if the bottom of the decks help us with that, okay? So here we said that whatever it was public, it was not private anymore, and your lack of resources to take action. And here we have in the bottom of the deck, what do we have here? I'm sorry, you can see in camera. Oh, whoops, wow, triumph, that's good, triumphant. Here we have this, it's called Sota de Copas. That is the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups, it could be two things in my opinion. It could be that you have you stay because you have a baby. Is your main source of love, and you're scared to have to fight over the baby. But also it could be that even if you have been beaten and by your spouse, you still love him. And that's why it's an additional thing why you don't take the steps to escape, or I will say to escape more than anything else. But let's keep going. Here we said that we have this competition, maybe another third person in that couple, but also the situation keep you away from your more from your people. Let's say that for your people. And here we have the Three of Cups reversed. What for me is confirming what I just said. It's like a feeling of isolation. You don't have friends anymore. It's kind of, you are not allowed to see anybody. And also maybe from that person who oppressed you, a lot of drinking going on too. Just saying. But let's continue, because here we have the priest, what it was the Hierophant, and the consequences reversed. That we said that you have morals, you have beliefs, you have, I believe you are a religious person. You know what is honorable. You are aware of those things, and you are trying to tangle that mess that has been with that person. But here it is, the bottom of the deck. We had the Seven of Pentacles. It's the Seven of Earth, but it's the Seven of Pentacles in this standard classic deck, tarot deck. And this is telling me the Seven of Earth or Seven of Pentacle reverse is kind of confirming that the situation is overwhelming you. Now, you know what you have to, you know what you believe, you know that you have to detangle from the mess you have, and you have to get rid of that oppressor, but you're overwhelmed. So, and you start to doubt, should I stay? Could I keep going with my life being with that person? Here is telling you, Steph, please do not allow him to convince you that everything is fine. You have to stand for what you believe. You are doubting what you believe, and that is a very bad thing. Don't get overwhelmed and stand for your belief. If you think that you're not capable, think twice, because you are. Ask for help. Help, divine intervention is going to be there. Don't doubt and do it. Don't allow anybody to oppress you, to tell you how to live in a way that is through punishment. There's no way. And now let's keep going, because here we have the three cards we said, and again it's affecting you, still affecting you, because in the bottom of the deck we see the Nine of Pentacles reversed. That is a dependency. It's like you still have some kind of link with that person, and financially you are dependent on him. That's why it's still affecting you so much, the situation, and you don't see an exit. But here, honestly, the pain is so much that the tarot from the Bible is kind of saying, when you really reach that threshold of pain, we are going to be there to help you to move away to a better place, to a safer place where you are not in danger anymore. And maybe because of the child here, the child Moses, maybe you have a little boy, a little baby, but you're going to, if you pray, if you ask for help, it's going to be a divine intervention through people, or in some way somehow, that is going to help you to move in a safer place. But here at the bottom of the deck, it says the Five of Cups, and the Five of Cups here is Lot's wife. Everybody knowing the story in the Bible, Lot's wife, when they were getting out of the destruction of the city where they lived, Sodom and Gomorrah, they were told, just keep going and never look back. But Lot's wife couldn't avoid to do it, and she looked back to the destruction of the city, and she automatically became a statue of salt. The message behind that is, once you took the decision, there is no way back. You have to reach that threshold of pain in order to move forward and to have the help. You cannot, if you are not sure, don't do it. But if you are totally certain that the pain is so big that you cannot stand one more minute there, and you are in risk, you're physical in risk, and or mentally abused, take the decision, but don't do it if you are coming back. If you have doubts, don't do it. But if there is no doubt, please do it, and never come back. That is the biggest advice here. It seems that here we have the runes and we have Uruts and Seagull. And, well, here telling me that you are extremely strong, much more than you believe. But you also have to understand that all changes take time, and take time to adapt. It's not that today you're going to go to sleep and tomorrow everything's going to be fixed. It's not. It doesn't work like this, and you know perfectly. It takes time, but if they are worth it, and I'm telling you, you're extremely, extremely strong. You have a natural resistance against adversity. And Seagull is telling me that, believe it or not, you are going to see how you overcome the adversity, the opposition. And you're going to feel stronger with more vitality. You are going to recover of this situation. I'm sorry. You are going to recover the situation. But here, what I'm hearing all the time is one thing. Again, I'm telling you, keep in mind this. If you take the decision, there is no way back. Nobody can do this thing. Only you can do. Only you know how bad the situation is. But if your concern is a baby, there are ways to do it. Okay? But don't allow anybody treat you badly, mentally or physically, oppress you, keep you away of your family, of your friends. And if you are scared or you don't think you can do it because you don't have financial resources, again, there are ways. There are help available. And never stop praying. Never, never, never. And believe in miracles. Miracles happen every single day.